Hey everyone, what's up? I just want to start out by saying that my name is Triana, but most people call me Twee, and now you can too. Not that you guys really care, but I mean, it's a privilege. I'm just joking. I'm really just joking. I'm not like this, guys. Hey everyone, my name is. Whoa, baby girl, chill, relax. Okay. I'm really tired. I'm going to my bed. I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay. Here's this is just an intro, Twee. Like, come on, you're good at intros. Hey everyone. Hello, yellow. My dad, yo. Okay. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are all okay. I know that it's really hard right now with the coronavirus going around and you guys having to be locked in your house, but I just want to let you guys know that I am praying for all of you guys and your families, and I hope you guys stay safe. Now I just wanted to start off by introducing myself. My name is Triana and you can call me Twee. This video is going to be pretty much about how I gained weight, and I know you guys have been requesting this video for a long time. Well, here it is. Now you guys have the time to kind of sit down and take the time out to watch it and kind of get yourself ready for how you can achieve that summer body you have been waiting to achieve. I just want to let you guys know, in no way, shape, or form am I an expert at any of the things that I am talking about. I am just trying to kind of inform you about what I did to gain weight, what worked, what didn't work, kind of why, like my story behind it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, this is gonna be a series, so there's gonna be 5 different parts to this video. And all these parts are gonna have different information included in it. I will be putting a list somewhere here or here, I don't know. I'll be putting a list though somewhere, pretty much explaining, or not explaining, but describing what each video is going to be about, all 5. Yeah, so pretty much I went from 115 to 155 in 3 to 4 months. Now you guys have asked me a series of questions. I thought that we should start off by answering those first, and then we will get into everything else. So let's get started. What made me want to gain weight? I never really had a problem with my weight per se. When I, like, before now, like, I never really had a problem with it. I was really tiny, honestly. Like, when I say I was tiny, I was tiny. Like, you don't really know how tiny you are until you look back at old photos and you're like, oh, like, you were tiny. Like, you, baby girl, you were small. You were like this. I don't want to look at my finger because I feel like I'm going to go cross-eyed. But yeah, I was really small, but I didn't take it in. Like, I really thought I was like slim thick. And I really wasn't. I was more like slim thick. So like, I don't know. I don't know what was going on in my head at that time. But it's honestly, when you're comfortable with your weight, you don't see yourself as being too tiny or whatever the case may be. I did have some times though where I did feel uncomfortable when I was around like other people that had more shape or had more meat on their body than I did, but it was never one of those things where like I was looking at myself and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm ugly. And honestly, guys, I just want to let you guys know that there's nothing wrong with being thin. I'm honestly still thin. I just have like I have a lot more meat on me now and a lot more, I gained a lot of weight, but like there's nothing wrong with being thin. Don't make the media or don't make the media or like movies or whatever the case may be, don't let them fool you. Like, you are beautiful just the way you are. And I really think it's important to kind of figure out who you are and really kind of combat self-love before you get involved in trying to change your body. Now, with that being said, it is all a part of growing as a person to kind of mold yourself in somebody that you would like to be, but just make sure that it's you who wants to be this new person rather than pretty much a man or like a woman or like social media or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you're doing this for you, because I've seen a lot of people gain weight for their mans and then like they gain it and then they get left and now they're lonely and sad and bitter and just kind of like, I did this all for you. Like, no honey, you're supposed to do this for yourself. Do it for yourself so that no matter what happens in the long run, you're still happy with yourself. And I really feel like that's really important. There's too much stuff on the media talking about thick, like, oh my gosh, she's so tiny, like, oh my goodness, no, honey. Like, no, you should be who you are. And if you feel good being skinny and you don't want to gain no weight, then baby girl, don't gain no weight. Like, what? You don't need to gain weight. Have you guys seen those videos like earlier in the 2000s? Those videos, like, what? Those girls were beautiful and some of those girls were like thin. You know what I mean? Like, these girls didn't have the biggest butts or like the biggest hips or whatever the case may be. Like, they were beautiful though. So just make sure that you're doing this for yourself. Don't let the media make you feel like you had to change who you are. But pretty much what happened with me is I was trying to gain weight and I was eating, okay? Like, I was eating. I mean, like, eating. But the problem I think it was is that I was eating like one meal a day, but it was like a really big meal. Like, I thought that I was really eating something, but realistically, I was probably intaking like 1,000 calories a day. Or like 1,200. I don't know, like somewhere around there though. Like, the calorie intake was the part that wasn't up to par with how much I was supposed to be intaking in order to gain weight. Plus I had a very fast metabolism, so but yeah, so pretty much I had a lot of people come up to me and they were all like, oh my gosh, especially the aunts and the uncles and whatever, cousins, whatever. Oh my gosh, you're so tiny. Oh my gosh, you're so skinny. You need to eat something, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh my gosh. And it's like, bitch, I am eating. Like, what do you expect from me? Like, I'm eating. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't do anything. Like, I really can't. I can't do this. Like, people used to stress me out. Like, stress me out. No, honestly, people used to stress me out. I'm not even joking. People used to stress me out because it's like I was thinking the same thing, but it wasn't I need to eat more. It was more so, why am I not gaining weight? And one day I kind of got tired of it because the person I was with at the time was kind of just like, you're beautiful. And they said in the sweetest way possible, like, you are beautiful just the way you are, but you seem like you're supposed to be Like, you're supposed to have more weight on you. And I didn't know what they were talking about until I looked back at my old pictures, and honestly, I had a big ass head and a small ass body. Like, it wasn't it, man, honestly. And it wasn't that it wasn't attractive, it was just my head was really big for my body. Like, that was really what it was. Like, I can still look at some of my pictures now and be like, oh my gosh, that's you, baby girl, you cute. But at the same time, you know, like, there comes a time when you look at yourself and you're like, whoa, that was me. I really did need to gain weight. And I look back now and I'm like, I did need to gain weight because, you know, like, some people, they're really thin and they fit the part. Like, they look good that thin. I kind of, like, my head was really big. It wasn't proportionate with the rest of my body. So basically, that's how this all started, because I was like, I'm tired of y'all trying to tell me that I don't eat right, like, I'm tired of people telling me, you know, like, I'm not eating enough food and that I'm tiny and that I'm not trying, because I am. So I decided to go and look up ways that I can gain weight. So yeah, that's pretty much why I started gaining weight. It wasn't for the person necessarily. It was kind of just because, like, I was kind of tired of everybody telling me that I'm not eating, even though I was. Like, I was actually trying to gain weight. Okay, so the second question is, was it hard? It wasn't necessarily hard. It was just it was tricky. Like, I had to figure out what I could eat in order to meet a certain amount of calories. So that, like, figuring out my meal plan was more hard than actually sticking to 3 meals a day and 3 snacks a day. That part is kind of easy. It's just figuring out how much you're going to eat and kind of meal prepping it in a way, and figuring out what foods can kind of meet your specific calorie intake. So yeah, it wasn't necessarily hard. It was just tricky in a way. But if you don't eat a lot, it kind of will be hard because you have to eat a certain amount of food a day. But I thought it was kind of easy because if you have a meal plan and you already prepped all of your meals already, okay? If you've prepped your meals already, and you start eating from in the morning, for me at least, like, I would get hungry because I started eating my breakfast first. Like, I started my day off with breakfast. So it really honestly wasn't that hard. How long did it take? Well, if I am correct, it took 3 to 4 months. All right, so the last question is, are you done gaining weight? No, I'm not done gaining weight. Now, there were certain ways that I gained my weight the first time that I kind of regret the way I did it. And because of that, I did kind of lose some of my weight, but I will be discussing, like, the regrets that I had the first time. You guys can either, you know, listen to what I gotta say or completely not listen, because it is kind of the easier way to gain weight, I guess. I'm trying to gain another 15 pounds. So if you guys want to see that documented, just let me know. I will be including exercise routines. I will include meal plans, pretty much an everyday in the life type thing. I will be doing a lot of supplement reviews and all of that stuff. All right, guys, so this video is coming to an end. I hope you liked it. Remember, if you do want to get notified, please like, comment, and subscribe to see the next video that is coming up. The next video after this one will probably be uploaded 3 days after the previous one. So just stay tuned. And remember that you are beautiful, and if you are going to be gaining weight, please do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. Don't do it for society, because honestly, society's standards change every single day. First they want you skinny, then they want you big, then they want you short, then they want you tall, then they want you thick. Like, it always changes. The important part is that you love who you are. And a lot of people don't know this, and this is really the secret to being beautiful and being attractive, is it all comes in confidence. It's all about your confidence. It has nothing to do with your weight. It has nothing to do with like how beautiful you are, how pretty you are, your face, or or your hair. Like, it has nothing to do with that. It all has to deal with how you carry yourself, how you feel about yourself, and how you see yourself. So hopefully you guys can see the beauty in how beautiful you truly are. And if you can and you still want to gain weight after the fact, then go ahead. But just make sure you're not doing it for anybody else. Anyways, that was it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Please remember, like, comment, and subscribe so you can get notified for the next video. And yeah, have a good day. Bye.